Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrander, and we're picking up in Genshin Impact, where we're going to have our first word with Catherine. Yes, the famous receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. We're going to be speaking with her quite often going forward. Let's see, then. I do admit I'm a little bit annoyed by how far it is from either fast travel point to actually get back to Catherine. But oh well.
Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you. Let's go and see what she wants.
She doesn't actually seem to be waving at me. No matter.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
I haven't been here a long time.
You've had your eye on him, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job.
Okay, that was an odd little mess up there. Paimon said you've had your eye on him, and then asked if she has been causing mischief. I didn't expect them to actually mess it up in the middle of, just between two lines like that. When it was in the same text box, no less. I knew that it messed up like that every now and then, but that was something special.
When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too. Paimon always feels safe adventuring with him.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on...
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of duties on its members. In short, there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to becoming a member.
Very well, then.
Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases. Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need to return here to claim rewards in the future.
And I believe we're adventure rank, what, 6 now? Oh, nope, all the way up to 7. Relatively scanty rewards thus far. Not until adventure rank 5 that we even get an acquaint fate. Oh well, the more, and weapon enhancement material will definitely be worthwhile. Basic adventurer set. Not very useful yet. Although, that 1000 HP bonus will be quite helpful for Barbara when we get her. Yep, let's see. And we get the prototype ranker and adventure rank 10. Sword of Dissension will probably serve me better than this one. Let's see. Okay, so 12 is as far as we get a preview for.
Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild. Here is your adventurer handbook.
They have handbooks for that now?
A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. A little ceremony is only fair. It has a record of available commissions and rewards. And it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
I have to agree with Paimon on this. I was stuck at adventure rank 58 for a solid 2 months. Oh, I was doing all the side quests and other things I could think of, not yet wanting to dive headfirst into more story content, but still, 2 months at least at 58. I only got to 59 like a week ago. And I've been playing this game for over a year, so yeah. Advancing adventurer rank past a certain point is insane.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. Ascension adventures, if you will. But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more adventure experience. That will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort, you shall reach the stars and conquer the abyss.
Reach the stars, eh? Now we have our handy handbook. And we'll get some XP now that we possess it. And we can claim the proper reward there, another 50 primos. Honestly, I think that should be an acquaint fate rather than primogems, but oh well. More of these artifacts is worth something at the very least. Ah, but we do get a proper wish. Let's see, for tomorrow without tears is the next one. But we need to hit a much higher adventure rank to access it. Ah, and it seems that we do not yet have the option of doing daily commissions. Oh well. Oh, we'll ask anyway.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Yep, didn't think so. So I'll just ask.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I'll ask. Who are you exactly, Catherine? And then what precisely does the Adventurers Guild do? Very well. Let's see. Okay, I have 4 acquaint fates. When I get the required 8, I'll make another 10 pull on the Noel banner. Should I try? Getting a Shanling constellation, or just getting Shanling period at this point would be nice. Highly unlikely that I'll get Yelon. I'm at 0 pity at the moment, and looking at 50-50 odds, so not a great shot. And, for what it's worth, this account is also going to be absolutely free to play. I have a paid main account already, and I will not be spending anything on this one. Simply not worth that. The purpose here... Oh, good hunter.
Ooh.
I'd forgotten they mentioned Good Hunter, but I hadn't actually visited yet. So to finish my thought before we get to Paimon's stomach growling... Yeah, the purpose of this account is specifically to play through the story again. I would have loved it if this were possible for a New Game Plus sort of thing, but... as yet, that is not an option. Therefore... well... we won't be spending money, so you won't be seeing me buying battle passes or welcome blessings. And especially not buying any of the, Genesis Crystal packs. Not on this account. No, all of that has gone into the main account. Then you will be seeing more content from that. I'll be doing most of the events on that account, I believe. So, this account will just be scrounging up whatever primos we can, and doing daily commissions and events and so on. So, yeah, just bear that in mind. I won't have everybody on this account.
Paimon can smell fisherman's toast! The aroma is coming from Good Hunter! A thick slice of soft white toast, topped with a generous serving of onion slices lightly caramelized by the toasting. Yum, yum! Paimon's made up her mind! It's an emergency! We must order ourselves a generous serving of fisherman's toast from Good Hunter, pronto! It's on you, of course.
Oh, is it? Yeah, sorry about that, Yuri. Paimon made a bit of a spectacle of us, didn't she? Just browsing. No, I don't believe I have seen your husband. Hello there, Sarah. Food to go, if you please. Fisherman's toast, in particular. Okay, looks like I do have some coin to spare for treating Paimon. Although not all that much to spare.
It's so delicious! Hum, nom, nom. Good Hunter's Fisherman's Toast is the best! This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic Mondstadt recipe that anyone can cook. You can try cooking it yourself if you have the ingredients. Can your cooking skills surpass that of Good Hunter's? Why, Paimon would love to be your personal taster. Don't you let me down!
Yes, it'd be rather nice for you, wouldn't it, if I did end up being a good chef? As you would be the primary beneficiary of that, now wouldn't you? Okay. Well, let me see. I'm gonna have to be a little careful. I'm going to lock down all of my available weapons at the moment. Because I do not have much in the way of replacements. Now, 4-star weapons come locked by default, but 3-star and below do not. And I realized a little too late that I may very well have burned through a couple actually useful weapons. Particularly annoying would be if I burned Thrilling Tales of Dragonslayer copies. Because having an R5 copy of this is actually going to make Lisa very, very helpful. And Barbara even more so when we get her. So if I accidentally burn them instead as the XP for the Sword of Dissension, for example, that's a major blow to this account. At least in the short term it is. Oh dear, that's all I can do. Oh, that's why. I was slightly confused why it wouldn't let me level it further. Then I noticed the limit on the actual level of the enhancement material criteria. Okay. Nope. Can't access that right now. I'm gonna have to go after treasure hoarders. And abyss mages, too. So even if I could access Boreal Wolf Tooth, well, I wouldn't be able to level up the sword right now regardless. Still, having it at plus 20, level 20 certainly helps. And I'm going to be focusing most of my material on ascending Aether and his weapons to start with. Now then, let's change the time again. I don't much like running around at night. Not for this, at any rate. Now, next up, Secret Pirate Treasure. Kaeya's Troubles. You bump into Kaeya, whom you first met during Storm Terror's attack at the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Before we get to him, though, let's see what I can do for the blacksmith Wagner. Hello there.
What do you want?
I've got some iron chunks.
Oh, yes. I'd forgotten about that. These are okay, I guess. Should be able to salvage something from them.
Good enough. Right, I'm going to have to do a fair bit of running around and gathering resources again. But that's another minor thing done.
If you ever find ore in the future, you can always come and see me. Ideally when I'm not busy.
I must say, you seem to be in a bad mood, blacksmith.
A blacksmith's work takes focus and concentration. It does not take small talk with customers. When the craft is good, business is good. That's all there is to this trade, and anyone who tells you different is trying to con you. Now, if there's nothing else, I'll carry on with my work.
Very well.
He's certainly committed to his work. Paimon will give him that. His temper isn't great, but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need.
Fair enough. Now let's see. Now back to Kaeya, I think. Let's double check that, shall we? Okay, I was kind of hoping for more reward for that, but then again, it is there for the sole purpose of teaching us how to use the smithy. An important little detail, but certainly not worth giving you all the treasures of the earth for. Now, before we enter the headquarters, I think I'm going to grab the second fast travel point within the bounds of Mondstadt City, which I believe will take me up this way. Yes, I believe it's right up there. Now this will be a bit of a challenge with how low our stamina is. And we'll see how we handle all of the curves and ledges on this building. Because that is one annoying thing about this system. It allows you to climb on virtually anything, which is kind of awesome. But, on the flip side, if there's even a slight ledge in certain places, it will stop you dead in your tracks and waste all your stamina. But we'll see if we run into that problem here. Oh, nope, not this time. Alright, and we have some really big chests to grab up here. Our first luxurious chest.
All in a day's work.
And one of these coins as well. I don't believe there are any more major chests in these little battlements, but never hurts to check.
I'll keep this close.
And the Animo sigils will come in useful too, as you can trade them for some rare goods. Although I must admit, I kinda wish that the sigils would actually repopulate after a while, and that the resources you can buy with them from the merchants would also repopulate, but alas, they don't. Also, Athos and Porthos. 4 musketeers, are you? Oh, 2 of you at any rate. There's Kaeya. Oh, and your name is simply Wood. No matter. What ails you, Kaeya?
This is bad. Such a hassle. What am I going to do?
What seems to be the matter?
Oh, thank the thousand winds. Your arrival must be the grace of the gods. If I may ask, envoy sent by the Animo god to save this mere mortal, could you spare a moment?
I would first ask why you're trying to claim that I am a servant of the Animo god. I bear no such allegiance, even if I wield Animo at the present. And there would be a fair bit of trouble, I imagine, if Venti were not so blasé in claiming to be a servant of his without his knowledge or consent. I'm relatively certain that if you did that with Raiden, for instance, then you'd be in for a rather hard time. Again, lucky us that Venti Barbados loves his freedoms.
Ew, cut it out.
Yeah, tell me what happened.
I cannot let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you. Please, let us move to somewhere more fit for such conversations. Let's talk in the courtyard, just outside headquarters. Come with me.
What's with the sneakiness?
And then he runs off without waiting. Ay. Very well, Kaeya. It doesn't exactly serve anything for me to simply leave you in the lurch, so I might as well have a gander. At least far enough in to find out what the issue is. Alright, we're here.
This place will do. How should I begin? Oh, right. Let me tell you a secret first.
Just like that, you're going to tell me secrets? Are you trying to make me indebted to you? Is that your aim? Tell me something secret, something precious, and then make me feel guilty about not doing anything in kind?
It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you to keep it.
Really?
Don't worry, Paimon's lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Oh,
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood.
Really? You do realize that I have absolutely nothing to substantiate this claim of yours? You could be lying to me at this very moment, and I'd have no way to prove that you weren't. I never knew you could inherit eye patches.
My, how could you not know such common knowledge? This is no different from children inheriting their hairstyles from their parents.
Really?
Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
treasure?
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown. I've tried searching for clues.
Treasure!
Really one-track mind, aren't you, Paimon? You're not even considering the whole dangerous ruins that'll probably kill us with traps and monsters bit, are you? You're also probably no longer worrying about Kaeya claiming to be a pirate's grandson.
Kaeya, what kind of treasure is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are third-rate treasures. My grandfather's treasure is a sword. A magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
Oh, wow!
The sword was dropped from Celestia into the sea by a god. It was later salvaged by my grandfather's crew by pure coincidence. The moment he gripped the sword, thunder roared, billows howled, and the clear skies were suddenly swallowed by raging winds. With the might of the magic sword, my grandfather went on to defeat a hydra, a silver-haired banshee, a wicked abyss dragon. But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates. To avoid meaningless conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword.
I'm more curious. Are there 8-headed hydras and silver-haired banshees? Do they actually exist, and will I be running afoul of any of them? Not to mention the abyss dragon you spoke of. Now, we do know that dragons are real. We ran smack into Dvalin, so it's not exactly up for debate that dragons exist into that. But abyss dragons... We know of abyss mages and hilichurls, but abyssal dragons, that's a new one.
The world we live in is fascinating. Full of unknown and inexplicable wonders.
Holy moly, that's just insane!
A gang of treasure hoarders has been very active lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen by them. I'm afraid that they will soon discover the Arcadian ruins, and the magic sword will be lost.
We won't let it fall into the wrong hands. We must get the sword before them. You just rest assured that we are here to help.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised too. Paimon just sold me down the river. She literally just handed my agreement over without asking me for it.
Great. Please keep it a secret. I'll wait for your good news.
What, you're not going to help us? You're just going to leave us to go and do this by ourselves? Isn't that a bit convenient for you, cavalry captain and grandson of pirates?
Hey, so what you think? Isn't it exciting? We're talking about a super duper powerful sword!
Oh, it would be super duper if it actually were a powerful weapon.
Well, let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see if we can find out more. The adventurers should know more about the ruins, right?
Ideally. But on the other hand, why wouldn't Kaeya simply know all of this? He knows about the location, doesn't he? So why can't he simply inform us about it? Oh well. I don't mind going to chat with Catherine. Although, it's looking like we're not going to Catherine. Huh. We're chatting up Cyrus instead, apparently.
Hey, kiddo! Welcome to the Adventurers Guild!
We were looking for the Arcadian ruins. Do you know anything of them?
We're not here for something that boring. We're looking for a sword that fell from Celestia. One that can kill 8-headed banshees and silver-haired hydras.
We heard it not 5 minutes ago, and you're messing it up already, Paimon.
It's super mega uber powerful.
You've said too much already. As of course, you're inciting competition. The more people know about this, the less likely it is that we'll be the ones to get it in the end.
It's fine, as long as Paimon doesn't tell them the treasure's location.
You dummy, we're going to have to ask him about the bloody ruins. How will he not put 2 and 2 together?
So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
Yeah, now she's done it. I just said, didn't I?
Arcadian ruins. Never heard of them.
Oh.
Thanks for your intel anyway. If you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
My intel?
Yeah, you just told him about a legendary sword hidden in the Arcadian ruins. That's news to him. We ought to charge a commission for giving you that info. But unfortunately, I'm probably a bit too late to make any sort of binding contract to that effect. Paimon blathers far too much anyway. Oh, yeah, and there we go. Now everybody knows about the magic sword.
Still no clues.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like it's gonna be easy. Come on, it's the hiding place of the super amazing sword. Anyway, we should go meet up with Kaeya first.
Methinks that Kaeya did that on purpose. Telling Paimon, that is. Knowing that Paimon would blurt it out to the first person she met. And consequently get the Traveler dragged into the mix.
Oh, that doesn't sound
And further making trouble for bunches of people.
Oh, you're back. Do you have news for me?
Listen, we asked around the Adventurers Guild and found, well, nothing.
Oh, there's a fair bit more than nothing going on here, Paimon. After all, we just spread a rumor about a legendary sword that now has many people, adventurers and treasure hoarders alike, rather fascinated. Which I imagine is exactly what Kaeya intended with this little stunt.
That much is expected.
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues. I sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be meeting the informant at the Whispering Woods.
Then what are we waiting here for?
I presume that it would not be ideal for Captain Kaeya to attend this meeting in person.
That's right. You read my mind. I am a knight, so I shouldn't have any dealings with the black market. You have my thanks.
You shouldn't, and yet you do.
Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles. By the knights.
Ooh, no problemo.
By the Knights, eh? Huh. Leyline Blossoms have been unlocked, as well as Adventure Rank 8. And we have a few new things to do, it seems. But I think for the moment, we'll carry on with Kaeya and meet with this informant of his. Luke, the Fatui guard. Oh yes, we will have dealings with the Fatui going forward. Unsavory as I may find Kaeya from time to time, he is a saint when compared with the Fatui.
Have you heard? The Storm Terror Crisis.
The Storm Terror Crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
You didn't notice the black clouds and tornadoes whipping through town just a little while ago? Yes. Although technically I'm not working in the shadows, but I suppose he could be referring to Diluc as well. I would, for one. The Fatui. Yeah, we're going to have dealings with them later. Well, Fatui aside, we have other business to attend to. So, now to the Whispering Wood to meet with Kaeya's informants. Nope, didn't want to climb that. Moving on. Let's see, I believe the crafting I started before ought to be done by now. Indeed it is. What can you tell me of Storm Terror, Wagner? I see. Admirable dedication to your craft, I suppose. Well, let's be fair about this. It's more than a little wind. And just to annoy him, I'm going to bring Kaeya with me on this little sojourn. As I mentioned before, Kaeya has the distinction of being the first tall male character in our little army.
Unfortunate.
And because of that, he is the fastest runner we've got. It'll be interesting to see when I get someone to replace him in that specific role. Because at the moment... well, right this second, the available characters on the wishes are either Emily or Yelon. Neither of them is going to be outrunning Kaeya, though both will be outperforming him for damage and other useful roles they can fill. They are 5 stars after all. But apart from them, I hope I don't have the option to specifically go after. Oh.
Look! Yeah! She's in trouble!
Perhaps I went a little overkill using Kaeya's burst there. Oh well. Your name spells vile, but I'm assuming that's not how you want it pronounced.
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
Him?
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
Let's be fair about this, shall we? They're rather busy. They are literally dealing with a dragon running rampant right now. Not to mention Varka, the headmaster, the grandmaster, has wandered off elsewhere. And Jean has a skeleton crew to make up the difference.
It's nothing. He's a traveler. He has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free.
So hold on. Does that mean that Kaeya sent me out here expecting me to foot the bill for the information? I would have to extract my remuneration out of his hide, if so. Oh well, Kaeya, you got saved by Hilichurls. Very much indirectly, but still.
People in our circle know how important the network is.
Well, thank you, friend.
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaeya, isn't it? He's supposed to pay for the intel.
Listen well then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue. 1, the treasure.
Right. Wait, is that it?
There's also this map that came with it.
Could this be the X marks the spot? So the clue is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon'll leave you to it then.
Looks like it's inside Mondstadt. Very well.
Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaeya. He seems like a nerd too.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Thanks, Vile.
Oh, they are.
3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
3 6-armed giants.
What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaeya, you better figure it out.
Okay, then. Hold on. Are they talking about the windmills? I see two straight off the bat. But I think I know roughly where that treasure chest is anyway. Okay. Two guard the statue, one the treasure. Yep, looks like there are 3 windmills. And I'm guessing each of the fans, I guess you'd call them, is one of the limbs. 2 guard the statue, 1 guards the treasure. Let's double check again. So it might be on one of the windmills. So let's try getting up high.
Are you interested in going on an adventure?
Yes. Still have very low stamina. So we have to take this a bit slow. Looks like someone has a quest for us, but for now, we'll continue with this. Okay. I need to wait a minute to let us recover. Looks like Amber already went to the trouble of putting up missing person posters for us. Let's see. Kinda close. The statue was visible in the portrait we were given. And here is a treasure chest.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. There's another map. More riddles?
So it would seem.
Paimon's dizzy already. Oh no, Paimon used up all her brain juice.
That's rather cruel of you to say, Aether. You never had any to begin with? Kinda harsh, don't you think?
Paimon will let you have all the fun, or you could get Kaeya to help.
Well, this time we do have literal X marks the spot. So it shouldn't be that hard to locate. Although, I haven't unlocked the map in that area. So, first, we're going to rush off and grab the Statue of the Seven in that region. Little more Primogems for us, and more of the map unlocked, to make general exploration a smidge easier. Oh.
Freeze!
I missed you with one of those hits. So long as the enemy level is low like this, I won't really have much in the way of trouble, I say. And then I get promptly blown up. Okay. Fortunately...
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Fortunately, I do have Noelle to help mitigate some of our injuries. Like I said, she's very useful this early. Because she can protect with a shield and provide healing too. And whenever she has her burst ready, she can do some decent DPS as well. Granted, there are definitely better DPSs, better shielders, and better healers than Noelle. But I don't have many options at the moment.
What's the hurry?
Which is, of course, exactly why I wished on her banner to begin with. Guaranteed 4-star, and one that is immediately useful. Certainly nothing to turn your nose up at. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, Abyss Mage.
Steady as step.
With the wind! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool
I
it!
don't actually have any good elemental matchup for you. I don't have any Hydro units to help break your shield.
Time to clean up. Leave it all to me.
Can I kill you in time, I wonder? Oh, the answer is no.
Freeze!
Nope, I cannot. I ran out of time. Yeah, okay. Let's try this one more time. This seems to be a bit of a DPS check. And I simply don't have good units to break this first guy.
Dodge this!
Yeah, not gonna be able to kill this guy fast enough. If I could swirl the other guys with him, that would make things a little easier, but yeah, not nearly strong enough to kill them quickly enough.
No one escapes my sight.
Freeze!
Yeah. I've got some damage on board, but not enough. I need a Hydro unit to break that first shield faster. I can use Amber to break the Cryo shield relatively easy. But Dendro would be more useful for breaking the Hydro barrier. Quite a bit of trouble that will be. Well, for now anyway. Once I've built up a bit more, it should be rather easy to deal with, but for right now... I know exactly how to deal with it, but just don't yet have the means. And you may notice I'm already starting to collect
A reward on the road.
some mushrooms. And the reason why is because they're the upgrade material to ascend Barbara. And we'll get a free copy of Barbara once we finish the Mondstadt storyline. I forget whether or not you have to finish the whole thing or just part of it. But regardless, don't have her yet. But once we do have her, she'll be my best option for healing. Well, general use healing anyway. And she'll also help me get rid of that Pyro shield, too. Now then, we'll have to ascend a bit. The statue of the Seven up here is a bit high up. Gotta wait for stamina again. Like I said before, kinda wish that your stamina would continue to increase until you'd unlocked all levels of all statues of the Seven. Just imagine how high the stat would get then. But, well...
This statue of the Seven seems to be affected by a monster nearby. Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the statue of the Seven.
Ah, and we have the enemy. I'd actually forgotten about this one.
Cool it! Don't get frostbite.
Bet you can't keep... Leave it all to me.
Yep, he's immune to our wind blast. So, Animo Traveler isn't that helpful here. That said, he does still have the strongest attack in our group. That looks like it did it. And we can also use the statue now to heal. There we go. Now we have a bit more of the map open. Let's see, do we have enough oculi? Yep, oh, definitely. Alas, it is going to start slowing down progress quite rapidly. But a little more stamina certainly doesn't hurt. Okay, looks like we have another treasure chest with some hilichurls guarding it.
Get him!
Leaping slime. Okay. Nope.
I'll keep this close.
Huh. We have a treasure vault. I forget, do I have a key for any of these yet? No, I do not. Okay. Well, we have the map open. So it looked like the X marks the spot was around this little lake here. And there is a fast travel point right in the midst of it, so I might as well go over and nab that right quick. And see if I can't find the treasure, or at least the next clue, without Kaeya's help. Let's see. Looks like there's another statue of the Seven off in the distance. But one thing at a time. As I said, at some point I'm going to make a beeline to the first statue of the Seven in Sumeru. But I'm going to stay in Mondstadt a little while longer. Looks like that's our first batch of Kala lilies. Okay. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. Yeah, but it looks like the X is right on the waterfall. Cold and alone. Alright, so it's not under the waterfall. Perhaps it's above it. Because there is another marker right up there. Let's see, how am I going to get up there, though? Going around would probably be a better option, but let's see if I can find a spot.
Windblade!
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Nope, definitely not making it up here. The overhang would stop me. Oh. Geo slime.
Steady as stone.
Once again, Noelle proves her value. Being capable of breaking their armor.
Freeze!
Ooh, you actually did get caught out by it. Wasn't expecting that. I thought for a sec that you had gotten away. Let's see. Climb up here. Looks like there's another Animoculus nearby. As I said, we'll be grabbing everything we can, but I'm not going to derail a full episode just for looking for these. After all, the idea is to go back over the story of Genshin Impact. So the main plot threads, the Archon quests, and probably also some of the major side quests. Certainly, we will be going over the character-specific quests. Nope, none of that from you. I do still find it kind of odd that Baron Bunny explodes. I mean, I know exactly why it does that, for gameplay reasons, but it always struck me as a little odd that Amber would specifically design her little fluffy companion to blow up.
I'll keep this close.
Looks like we have a couple more artifacts. Well, let's see if we can't put them to good use. Aether's got a complete set at the moment. Well, at least, more accurately, he's got 5 pieces on him. For the moment, increasing his attack percent is more useful. I have 1 instructor piece, but no others to use with it. Meaning the Berserker set bonus is definitely better. A bit more elemental mastery would certainly help. Oh, and an extra 20 attack, too. Okay, looks like that's all I can get for him. And actually, Amber... actually, I can leave that on you. Let's see what I can do for Lisa. On that note, let's actually switch Lisa into the party. As I said, Amber had her uses, but Lisa...
Oh, you're taking me out?
Lisa has a slightly better burst than Amber does. That said, she's going to fall behind Aether at the moment for offense. But Lisa does also have the advantage of possessing thrilling tales for Dragon Slayers. And that is decidedly useful, as it'll buff up the next character in line for their attack considerably. Well, looks like Kaeya's up. And I guess this is what they meant by saying that they needed to be cold.
Freeze!
Yep.
Is this an answer?
This time, the mysteries have all been solved. It sure took a lot of work. But in all fairness, this treasure map really is terrible. It looks like it was drawn by a pirate.
Well, that was the idea, wasn't it?
So, now...
Let's go report to Kaeya. This is his little misadventure, after all.
Paimon believes that there is no need. Let's go for it. Don't want anyone else to get there before we do. Like the treasure hoarders Kaeya told us about.
I see.
Anyways, Paimon just wants to borrow the sword to... No, you heard nothing. Paimon just wants to see it. Definitely not to become super mega powerful and do nothing but play. Alright, Paimon will save the chit-chat for later. Arcadian treasure hunt, here we go!
Oh well. Looks like we're over there. We have another Sele to catch while we're at it. I say catch, but really we're escorting them home. Ah, looks like the pedestal is right there. Ah, and we've also located another domain while we were at it.
I'll keep this close.
Might as well unlock it while we're here. Okay, that'll be useful later. Right now, we don't really have the option to level anybody up majorly. Ah. There it is on the beach on the Falcon Coast. Okay, so we'll go to the Elemental Trial to make this a little faster. Then perhaps we should snag the fast travel point in Dadoba Gorge while we're at it. Again, multitasking will save me a lot of time and trouble later. At least that's the plan, but who knows. Still. For right now, we're focusing on the main story. That'll net us a handful of extra companions, including Barbara. And the sooner we get a dedicated healer, the better. Oh. There we go. animoculi make this a little easier by leveling up our stamina, which is still annoyingly low. Oh well. Just means I have to be slightly more cautious about running around all over the place.
A reward on the road.
Okay. Come to think of it, thrilling tales will actually be better for Barbara than it is for Lisa. Lisa would likely prefer a more attack-oriented catalyst, whereas the HP scaling on thrilling tales will be very helpful for Barbara. Regardless, however, it will be very useful in general. As long as I have it on the team, it gains its secondary effect, boosting attack. Let's see. Looks like we'll have to go all the way to the bottom of the cliff here. Yep. And looks like we're going to have to enter a dark cavern.
This must be the Arcadian ruins. Is it just me? Or does it look plain?
Looks just like it.
Oh, Paimon gets it! The perfect disguise is always in plain sight!
Looks like a plain old cave to me.
Kaeya's grandpa sure is impressive.
Sounds like someone's here before us.
Oh, mice!
You didn't even try, did you? What mouse makes that much noise?
It's no time to get suspicious. We're close. Hurry, the treasure is waiting for us.
Ay. Lost Arcadia. And they want us to be adventure rank 10. I think this party will do. Though I guess we'll see, won't we? If, of course, we need Pyro, then we're out of luck with this team. And we'll have to leave and come back with Amber. That would be annoying. But so far, we should be fine. Oh, you literally walked out of the reach of my attack.
Cool it.
And right after I blast... Oh, that comes back rather quick, doesn't it?
Freeze. Windblade. Cool it.
Okay.
What's the hurry?
Okay.
This will be frozen.
Leave it all to me.
Come a little closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Something. Oh, wait. That last slime blew up on me, didn't it? Oh, well. There was actually a door of resurrection in the combat area. Oh, well. And another one.
Oh, is this the end?
Not much of a dungeon, if so.
Where are you, my treasure? Let's look around.
Well,
I'll save you the trouble. How about you let me take over?
oh. Treasure hoarder, are you?
Sharp eye, but too slow. I'm Izzard. I thank you both on behalf of the treasure hoarders.
We've been keeping a low profile. How did word get out?
Low profile? Have you paid any attention whatsoever, Paimon? You've been blabbering about the damn magic sword ever since we heard about it. What was low profile about that? Especially having a great big loud chat with the dude in front of the Adventurers Guild. For literally everybody to hear. Low profile.
Paimon won't let you have the treasure without a fight.
It won't be you fighting him, so I don't want to hear you say that.
You would be wise not to underestimate us. My gang is just outside waiting for my order.
Are they?
However, they're not as sociable as me.
Really?
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but your gang won't be participating in your current plan. If you'd like to ask why, you can go see them in Mondstadt prison. Or perhaps you'd prefer to join them permanently.
The Knights.
Hey, it's Kaeya! Kaeya, he wants to steal your treasure! Get him!
Oh, almost had it.
You weren't paying attention just now, were you, Paimon? He's already getting him. And not for any treasure shenanigans. Because there was no treasure to start with. This was all a ploy by Kaeya to catch a handful of criminals.
Oh, you mean the treasure? Sorry, but there wasn't any treasure to begin with. You came all the way for nothing. Just give it up.
What? No treasure? Did Kaeya just say there isn't any treasure?
That he did.
You got me good. Didn't think the Knights would resort to such tactics.
A thief has no right to criticize the methods of the Knights of Favonius. Wait, what are you—
You're not gonna get me! Okay, oh god, what is this? I didn't mean it.
The Ruin Guard.
What a troublemaker.
You, Knight! You're not gonna watch me die, are ya?
What an interesting suggestion.
Fine, I'll confess and go quietly. Please, just help me!
All right then. Guess I will have to do some overtime work after all. Dodge this!
Let's spark things.
There we go. Took quite the beating, didn't he?
How embarrassing. Having my life saved by a knight.
Don't forget what you promised, or that thing will be the least of your worries.
Hey, is this how the Knights of Favonius treats the people they catch?
I'm just joking. All right, let's take him back.
Sir, yes, sir. Captain, should we take these two in as well?
You had better explain this real fast, Kaeya. Since you dragged us into your little scheme.
What?
Of course not. They are the ones who made this arrest possible. Without them spreading our fabricated intel, we wouldn't have been able to catch the treasure hoarders.
Yeah, I don't appreciate being lied to, Kaeya.
You're a bad man for lying to me. Shame on the Knights.
Not on the Knights, shame on Kaeya specifically. And now you kinda see why I like Diluc more than Kaeya. At least Diluc doesn't lie to my face about things.
All right, stop it already. Though the treasure doesn't exist, you did want it for yourself, didn't you? Otherwise, you would have informed me of your intentions, no?
Well, let's go. Paimon's done talking to him.
Just a sec. You did help me out, so you do deserve a reward. This is the triumphant harbinger of dawn that points towards victory. As its name suggests, it symbolizes light and victory. If you don't mind, I would like to present you with this harbinger of dawn as a reward.
Harbinger of Dawn?
That's right. It suits a well-cultured and disciplined person such as yourself. Wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Well, if the reward is this Harbinger of Dawn.
You'd forgive me, right? I'm honored to have such an understanding friend.
Yes, yes.
You have my apologies for the deception. I will not use the same method twice.
Meaning you'll use a different method next time. You'll lie to us in a different manner, you're saying.
What a wonderful day. Now, I have to go interrogate my suspect. Please excuse me. Do come visit me at our headquarters when you have the chance.
I see. In Adventure Rank 9. We'll have to get all the way to Adventure Rank 20 to continue the main story quest. So we have a fair bit more work to do. I'd almost forgotten how this part, at least the first Archon quest, slowed down considerably. Oh well. And I think we'll stop today's episode here. We did finish yet another major story beat, after all. Let's see, how many primos do I have? Enough for a couple of wishes, but not enough for a 10 pull, so not really enough to go making any major wishes. We also have 4 permanent banner wishes, but I'm going to wait until I have 8 to get a second 10 pull out of the limited Noel banner. Get 2 items for free this way. And who knows, we might get a permanent banner 5-star. Would be nice, but I'm not counting on it. Be that as it may, we'll stop here. So, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play. And as always, have a good day.